Hello and welcome, all football fans. Welcome to the show that brings you all things football. It is another wonderful session with the Xstream team here. My name is Kwabena. This is Bonga. This is Nene, and you're tuned into Football Xstream. How's it, Nene? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good to
Nice
see
to
you.
see you guys again. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, man. It's been a while. DJ, you're alive and kicking there in that Man United jersey.
Yeah, man. First of all, welcome to the viewers. Welcome to the Xstream team. As KP said, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do this.
Definitely, let's do this. So, on our last video, guys, we were speaking about the Confederation of African Football and their presidential elections and how FIFA was backing Patrice Motsepe. And lo and behold, the news broke. Patrice Motsepe won the election, waving South Africa's flag high. So I'm happy. We're all happy. Guys, what are your takeaways? What are your thoughts on that? DJ, Patrice Motsepe, new president of CAF. What are your thoughts?
Well, first and foremost, congratulations to Patrice Motsepe. I believe in the guy. I believe he's going to bring a lot of changes and he's going to enhance and improve the reputation of CAF. And yeah, let's give the man a chance and see what good he can bring to CAF.
Okay. Nene, what are your thoughts?
Okay, before I answer your question, may the King's relatively soul rest in peace. I think it would be unfair for us not to mention his passing, and yeah, we're looking forward to see who the successor is there. Yeah, man, for Motsepe, when we had that video, we were actually discussing if there could be any upsets.
Yeah.
So we can see that there was no upsets. It was actually straightforward. So yeah, man, congratulations to him. He is a bit older now, so probably is looking at doing something different compared to what he does on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, man, we're looking forward to some big things from him.
Yeah. I mean, remember we had that conversation about whether there can be a clean fight and a clean result. And I think Patrice, he handled it. I mean, first of all, he had the backing of FIFA and most of the CAF bodies. And then what did he do? He gave his opponents a carrot. He says, hey, guys, just fall in line with me and I'll give you a position. So he just promised these guys a job in the team, in the board, and then there'll be his vice president. So the one guy, is going to be, two of them are going to be vice presidents, and then the other guy is going to be a consultant. And then boom, that's all his opponents. So smart thinking, that's a businessman right there.
Yeah. Keep your friends close and your enemies even closer, is what they say. So I guess he's at CAF as well, and as you said, he's giving them the carrot. So he tangled it in front of them, and then he just grabbed onto it. So interesting.
Yeah.
I think also what's interesting is it's the first president that was elected to lead CAF that wasn't the president of their own country's association.
Yeah.
So generally, the leader of CAF is actually a leader in their own football association in their own country.
Yes.
So this was an exception to the rule, and you know, for someone that came, the other candidates that he was up against were leaders in football already, and he wasn't, and he was able to, I don't know, to bring his skills from his day-to-day operations, and he was able to make the guys see that, look, just because I'm not a leader in my own country doesn't mean that I can't lead the African football.
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting, and as I said, it's the first time it's ever happened. So hopefully the gamble works.
Yeah, but also I think it's more than just being the leader of the football body. It's just leadership in general. I mean, he is a big figure here in South Africa. He's got connections everywhere, all over the world. So just a position in being a president of a body in the local in South Africa would just be a position. As we were speaking about it last time, he doesn't need this. He doesn't need to do it. It's specifically for the fact that he knows that he can fill a gap in the fact that African football needs to move forward corporately. And I mean, here in South Africa, like I said, he is well connected. He's a big figure. He is a leader. And the team that he owns speaks for itself. Sundowns, ever since he's taken ownership of Sundowns, Sundowns has been bigger noticed in the African continent, performing consistently in Africa, winning the Champions League in 2016, and ever since still performing very well. So those type of things don't go unnoticed in world football. And it shows the fact that, I mean, he's got this big legacy behind him in terms of the mining, where he's involved in the mining, in the mines. So that's it. And also, now that he's a president, Nene, you can let us know what's happening with Sundowns now. What's the response at Sundowns now that the president of the team is now president of CAF?
Yeah, I remember we had a chat about this before.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, he's gonna hang on to the team and everything.
So, no, I knew
yeah.
he's gonna let it go. He has to let it go. You can't do that.
Ah. Okay. No, it seems like he's gonna hand it over to his son to run the show. But that's just a succession plan on his part to ensure that the team is in capable hands. And most likely, maybe behind closed doors, he was grooming him to take over the team for quite some time. So maybe in the family, it's no surprise that the son is taking over. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going to be happening, because we were quite honestly, I was concerned that he was going to sell the team to someone else, and I was concerned that someone else that might take over Sundowns, won't put the financial backing that he had into the team. And, next thing, 5 years down the line, there's no Sundowns. So the fact that he's keeping it close, I'm sure he was grooming him to take over. And he can also keep an eye on it. It's his baby after all. And just make sure that everything still runs smoothly.
Yeah, definitely. That was my concern. I thought maybe if he sells this team, what's going to happen to Sundowns? But actually, I'm glad that succession planning was done. DJ, what's your thoughts on the young bull taking over, or Patrice's son?
Huge shoes to fill first and foremost, because look at the work that Motsepe has done at Sundowns since he's come in. They are performing consistently, not just in the domestic league, but also on the continent. They're always in the Champions League, and they always make it to the knockout stages, I think, for the past 6 seasons now.
Yeah.
So, huge shoes to fill. Hopefully, those people who are working around him at Sundowns give him the same support that they gave to his father, and he keeps on learning and improving the team as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, as Nene said, he was probably working behind the scenes before, so
yeah,
it was an easy decision for Motsepe in my assessment, because Sundowns is not just any team. Look at the success. They are the defending champions in the league domestically. So obviously you can't just put anyone just because they're your son. You would have groomed that person. They have been learning about the team. They might have held another position within the team and just working all these years right until now. And it's better for him to step in now while his father is still around, so that he can guide him wherever he needs guidance and advise him as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, wishing him all the best on the running of Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah. So the young bull, young Kyopi Motsepe, who's going to step into his father's shoes, already has the endorsement of one of Sundowns' coaches. So Mangoba Mqiti coming in and saying this is the best gift a father can give his son. So that's high praise of Patrice from Mangoba Mqiti. So, and he's saying that he's going to give him,
It is.
yeah, I mean, that is high respect, and he's
It's
going
a
to give him all
soccer
the support. Any boy
Yeah.
would want to take ownership of a soccer team.
Bruh. Oh.
Yo. So that's the thing, though. So, like, you, DJ, you're talking about how the fact that Sundowns is performing and so forth. Just the other day on Tuesday nights, they beat TP Mazembe 1-0 in the Champions League, and then they qualified for the knockout stages. And then, as you're talking about how to run the business and how to hand over, and then it makes me think, there's a certain glamour team in Soweto that probably hasn't done the same thing. And now look where they are. So we can look at contrast and say, Kaizer Chiefs and their involvement of their family members in their team and all the drama that's happened there, and Bobby and the things he has said in the media about his place in the team and his entitlement to being in the team versus Patrice Motsepe and his family involvement in the team. So we can draw differences there. Nene, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, this guy is putting me on the spot. I think the difference is in Chiefs, Bobby Mtaung has been part of Chiefs for decades. And he's been running the team for a long time in conjunction with his father. So one would actually assume that he would be the ultimate successor. I don't think it should be a debate as to, who would take over Chiefs, because, I mean, for some of us, he's been around for probably over 10 years, 15 years. In fact, even more than that, he's been involved in Chiefs.
Yeah.
So, if someone were to come in and say, look, there's someone else that's going to take over the team, I mean, then what will happen to him then, and all the loyal service and being a loyal servant of the team, irrespective of what he's been saying in the media, etc. The fact is, Kaizer Chiefs is all he knows, and he's been working there probably his entire life. So for me, the succession is straightforward. It should be him, irrespective of how controversial he is and the stuff that he says in the media. But I don't see anyone else, taking over, because there's the other son, Kaizer Mtaung Jr., who could also be a potential successor. But that guy, when he was playing football, Upobi was already running the team. So I don't know. Let's put emotions aside and all the stuff that he says in the media. I mean, on the balance of things, he has to be the successor, And if there was someone else that was a successor, then I'd be a bit concerned.
Yeah, TJ, let's hear. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's not straightforward that he's the successor, because part of the reason why Chiefs got the ban is because of him. I mean, signing a player while he was still registered to another team without compensating that team.
Yeah.
So that was a very big blunder. And with the fans, Bobby's relationship with the fans is not good, because when they voice their concerns, he tells them when to get off. And many fans are just not on good terms with him, and controversies that have surrounded the guy. Fine, he's worked in the team, he's been involved, it's all he knows, but don't count out Kaizer Jr. I mean, he actually played for the team. Was studying overseas as well, business, and he can also step in should the need be. But I just think he needs a bit of grooming as well within the team, and I understand that's what's happening at the moment, that he's also involved, just along with his two other sisters. So family, involved in the team, but we're not sure when Kaizer would say, okay, you know what, I'm calling it a day now. This is my successor. So until then, we can all just speculate and speculate about what's going to happen. But until that day comes, that's all to be speculation.
Yeah. And let's not forget Jessica Mtaung. So just to be devil's advocate here, so Onion is talking about Bobby. DJ is saying there too, Kaizer Jr. I'm saying, hey, Jessica Mtaung was playing the boardroom game much better than Bobby was, while little brother was still playing on the field. Jessica Mtaung was, what is she, the marketing director, I think, I can't remember.
Marketing.
She was there next to her father all along in the boardroom, making all the right decisions and so forth. And so she's also a candidate. So let's see. But Kaizer Chiefs, Mtaung family, take a leaf out of the Motsepe page, take a leaf out of the Motsepe playbook and see, maybe you could be the next CAF president after Motsepe, who knows? So long as you fly in the South African flag high.
No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? We cannot compare the Motsepe family to the Mtaung family. The Mtaung family, as you said, Jessica has been there for a long time. Kaizer Mtaung played for the team and now is in the background. Bobby Mtaung is involved in the team. The Motsepe family, this is still trial and error. So let's see what the young blood can do with the assistance of his father, and then we can start doing the comparison. But for now, we're not taking any leaves from anyone's trees, bro. So no, the Motsepe family can do what they do.
Yeah, president of CAF versus president of Kaizer Chiefs. Okay, anyway.
That's fine. That's fine. We won't argue with that one, but let's wait and see how the succession goes. Whether is he going to be as easily accessible as his father? Is he going to be at the games, as often as his dad, if not more? Because obviously his dad was looking after the other business interests, and his sole responsibility is the team. So we're probably expecting him to see him more often in the media and also the game. So so let's see what the young gun can do. But as you said, it's every child's dream. Who wouldn't want to be handed over a football team? So
and he'll have to make the tough decisions as well. That's another thing, because he's never been there before. So who knows, when the going gets tough, how is he going to react? Is he going to allow the technical team the freedom to do their work, or is he going to interfere, or is he just going to pull the trigger? So
and his dad used to be the trigger happy type before. So I think there's lessons to be learned there. So let's see. Let's hope that all's well that ends well for CAF with the new president and Patrice Motsepe, for Sundowns as a team and their new president, and just for South African football and football in Africa in general should be the biggest winner from this weekend's election. So definitely. Gentlemen, we shall see each other again. To the world football fans, thank you for joining us on another extreme episode of Football Extreme. Stay tuned for more content from us. We will be coming soon with new stuff on YouTube. So if you like our content, just subscribe to our channel and you'll get notifications of our new content as and when it arrives. So then, ciao everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.